Hello friends, Namaste from India.
Namaste.
This is Usha and my name is Monica, and we are both yoga teachers from Himalayan School of Traditional Yoga. In previous videos we have given you some suggestions regarding yoga postures that you can do during these times to feel better, to improve concentration and focus, to reduce anxiety and fears. And we have also given you some tips regarding pranayams or breathing exercises that you can do, as well as meditation. So today we are going to talk about visualization. So I would ask Usha to tell us something more about that.
Visualization is actually creating a mental image of what you want in life. So when you create a mental image, you can also include affirmations along with that and daily visualize that, and morning and night. For example, you can do the affirmations like I am healthy, or I am centered, I am happy. So whatever which resonates with you and whatever you need, that has to be the affirmation. But how you do it is daily when you get up in the morning, in the bed itself, just close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths to centralize and to center yourself. And after you're very relaxed and calm, you have to decide what the affirmation is. And for example, I am healthy. So close your eyes and say, I am healthy. And when you close your eyes and when you say the sentence, I am healthy, you just mentally visualize that you are very healthy. You're going about your day-to-day activities in all energy, you're happy, you're able to do your schedule without any tiredness. And also you can keep visualizing that after a month or so, you have your reports coming in saying that you have perfect health, all the parameters are ticked into optimum level. So you have to do this every day, and you shouldn't change the affirmation. It has to be a simple sentence of what you want, and then daily, like when you get up in the bed, relax first, calm yourself, and do the affirmations at least minimum 10 times, but complete with concentration of imagining the scenario of how you are healthy. If it is going to be happy, how you are happy. And similarly, in the end of the day, when you're going to go to sleep, again sit on the bed and visualize saying the affirmation and completely visualize that it has already been a reality. So scientific proof is there. There are a lot of papers published that visualization technique brings real good results and it becomes your reality. Whatever you affirm, it becomes your reality. So that is why I say, for example, at this point of time when there's so much of fear and anxiety, we need to build positivity and good health. So they can start with I am healthy, like that, and daily practice this. So visualization people really helps, so you can keep trying.
Can you share some of the examples, like what can we visualize apart from being happy and healthy? Do you have any other suggestion?
So there also I would like to borrow from Yoga Sutra, which is my favorite subject. Yoga Sutra is an ancient text codified by sage Patanjali. It's more than 2000 years old. In Yoga Sutra, Patanjali says the problems or kleshas as he calls them is due to our going after our senses. So because of those kleshas, we get into problems, we get into afflictions. So for that he says we have to create certain attitudes. We have to build or feel those attitudes into our day-to-day life. When you incorporate them, we start stabilizing the mind and have a more positive approach to life. For example, he says you have to cultivate the attitude of Maitri. Maitri means friendliness. So when you create that attitude, daily practice that attitude of friendliness, for example, whomever you meet, without any negativity, just create that friendliness, be happy for them, talk to them in a friendly way. You have to adopt it in every day, every moment of your life. When you build that attitude, there's only positiveness in you. There cannot be any negativity. So that is one of the concepts he says, that create the attitude of Maitri. Another very important attitude he talks about is Karuna. Karuna is the need of the heart, isn't it? Our founder Mohanji says he's coined the term that Karuna during Corona. So this is the compassion is the need of the hour, because we've been always external. Now we have to go inwards and show compassion to fellow human beings, compassion to animals, compassion to birds, compassion to insects and all the species, because that is one of the very important attitude one has to cultivate, because when you create compassion, automatically also you create love. So then it is only positiveness within you, isn't it? Do you agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. So actually, this time is the time to unite the world with love, kindness, and compassion. So this virus is also teaching us something. So it is really time to unite.
So another major attitude we can cultivate is the attitude of gratitude. Being gratitude for everything we have. For example, we are here in this place. All of us came for a yoga teacher training program, but we are here for around 42 days. But we still should have gratitude. Although there is a lockdown, we have each other for company. We are able to freely roam around, all these places, breathe fresh air, oxygen, enjoy the nature's beauty. So from very small things to the maximum things, you have to create a feeling of gratitude. For example, if you see a glass half full, what is your attitude? It's going to be the glass is half full of water. It should not be the glass is half empty. So when we cultivate that gratitude feeling, for example, every night before going to bed, think of the day and feel gratitude for things which happened in life. So when you make it everyday routine, automatically you will be transformed, because there is only positiveness, there is only love and compassion in your life. So that is also one of the concepts which Patanjali talks about.
Yeah, we should be really grateful about everything we have. So we usually take many things for granted. Even our bed or food that we eat, we take it for granted because we have it available each day. But at the same time, we are not aware that thousands and millions of people in this world, they do not have even basic conditions like bed and food. So we should be grateful for each food that we eat, and just be grateful that you have a place to sleep. That's also a good starting point.
Yes, exactly. We can also, another concept Patanjali says is that is surrender. Surrender, what he calls is surrender. Ishvara Pranidhana is the word, technical Sanskrit word for surrender. He says, whatever you do, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you do to day life, you completely surrender to a higher force. It can be your supreme consciousness or somebody whom you revere. Just completely surrender the action. And not only surrender the action, surrender the fruit of the action also. So when you surrender like that, life goes smoothly. You don't have any expectations. But definitely, although I say you won't have any expectations, we are human beings, isn't it? Human beings means expectations. So what you can do at this point is, even when there is expectation, surrender the expectation to the higher force. So in that, life makes it very easy when you have that attitude. So that is one of the important concepts Patanjali talks about of Ishvara Pranidhana. Have you done that any time?
Yes, of course. So when you do not surrender, then you are a doer, then you are carrying the weight. Yeah, but when you surrender to your higher force, to your master, to you are connected to, it can be spiritual master or Jesus Christ, and whoever you are connected to. When you surrender, then you are not the doer anymore. So then you're just an instrument. So you're like an empty vessel. So that is the core thing.
Especially when we have this attitude of it is my action, I am responsible, that is where the attitude of conflict comes. So instead, when you surrender, you are not the doer, isn't it? So it belongs to whoever is there, he will take care of it. So that is why this is a very important attitude we should cultivate. Now, these are some of the techniques or tools which people can bring it into their day-to-day life, which is going to help them. And along with that, I would like to give another concept from Yoga Sutra, that is Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya means self-reflection. Now that we are all locked up in our houses, this is a time when we can go inwards. Generally what we do is we are all outward bound, externally. We are drawn through the senses to go out and enjoy life, go after materialistic things. But now that we are here, with our family, inside one closed environment, let us go inwards, let us self-reflect, introspect. We can go inwards. What are we doing? Am I going in the correct way? What is my life? What is my life purpose? When we start reflecting, we'll get many beautiful answers to why we are here. Because we are not here just to, grow up, get married, have children, and die, isn't it? There's a higher purpose involved. So this is a chance for all of us to introspect within ourselves. It's a reset button which the nature has given us. So let us go inwards and reflect, and we get major answers, isn't it?
So the world is as we are. So our external world is just a reflection of our inner world. So that's why we should contemplate more and look what is going on inside. Yeah, so as Usha said, we are always focused outside, but actually what happens inside is what is the most important. So apart from contemplation, meditation, you can also, in the end of the day, you can just write down on a piece of paper, how did I feel today? What made me angry? What caused fear today in me? Or why did I feel sad? So when you go deeper, step by step, you will go to the root of the problem. Maybe that was your childhood, or maybe some kind of past impression. So there are many reasons behind it. Just go deeper. When you go to the root of the problem and you become aware of it, then it will slowly go away. So you can do that also in the end of the day, and you can also ask yourself some questions. What will I do after this ends? Because this period will definitely end. So you can ask yourself, how can I be better to my family? How can I do more for this world? How can I save environment? How can I be better with my employees? What will I do? What will I change? Just imagine if each one of us changed just a little bit in a positive way, how the world will look like.
There's only positiveness in the whole world, isn't it?
Exactly.
So we are coming to the end of our video of the session. So we have given all these techniques to you. So I would request all of you to try them out, and whichever resonates with you, please include it in your day-to-day schedule. Asana, pranayama, meditation, and of course some of these techniques and attitudes we talked about. So till we meet again, thanks for watching. We would like your comments.
Thank you.
Namaste.